Hey everyone, it's Iceland here. So, we are December 2nd. Late last night, I finished the Trial of the Sun Queen. This was the last book I had in progress from November, so I wanted to finish it up. And I did. Now, I completely forgot to roll or spin for my first read of December. I meant to do that on the 30th and completely forgot, so I'm going to actually do that now. There we go. Oh, sorry. When my brightness is too high on my phone, it doesn't like to show up. There we go. Well, it's good enough. So let's spin and see what our first book of December is. All of Us Villains, right? Yeah, All of Us Villains. Okay, I'm going to go grab that from my TBR. I'm going to remove All of Us Villains, and then I will put the sequel on the wheel for the next time I need to spin. And we'll get some reading in tonight. We are the weekend, so I should get a bunch of reading in tomorrow as well, before the evening when I have some plans to meet up with a friend of mine for some World of Warcraft. But during the day, I don't believe I have any plans or obligations or anything, so I should be able to read most of the day tomorrow, and of course the rest of the night tonight. So I will see you guys in the next clip, which will hopefully be first thoughts on All of Us Villains. Okay, so this is a very late check-in with All of Us Villains. I have read 89 pages out of 384 in the last week. We're actually December 10th now, so it's been a couple days longer than a week. I was really hoping I would have this finished, but I didn't. And I got my I don't know what it's called. It's like a health and well-being sort of check-in on my phone that tells you how long you're paying attention on your phone to things like social media, YouTube, stuff like that, what apps you're using, that kind of thing. And this is probably the highest it's ever been in this last week. I don't know why. But apparently I spent 35 hours on my phone this week. Now at first I saw that number and I thought, well, that's got to be including the music I play at the office, the Audible, the Kindle, because that's all, that's on my phone, and I know I used my phone for that this week. But I just spent probably 30-40 minutes going through every single little spot that I could think of on my phone that would measure that data, and it looks like my Audible app, my Kindle app, and my 2 music apps actually are not measured in that well-being sort of time. I did find in the app info itself where it told me oh, you use this app this much since it's installing it, but it didn't really give me a weekly breakdown or a daily breakdown. So either the well-being app doesn't track it, or it's under some other category and it's not labeled. I don't know. So just for the sake of this next little challenge, which I'm going to get into here in a second, I'm going to consider it that the time I have from the app did not track those 3 things. So it averages about 5 hours a day that I spent basically doing nothing on my phone. And yeah, so a while back I saw this interesting challenge of swapping screen time for phone time, or screen time for book time. And I think for the next week, that is what I am going to do, and that should help me get a pretty good chunk of not only this book, which I still hope to finish right away here, but in the rest of my December TBR pile. So that is what I am going to do. So December 3rd, which was last Sunday, I spent 8 hours and 4 minutes on my phone, doing nothing. I still can't believe this number's this high, but apparently it is, and you know what? That's what I'm gonna go with. So here is where we are. I am setting myself a 8 hour and 4 minute timer, and that is what I'm going to read today. And I am going to have to, now my December TBR is all physical books, but because I am doing a December Craftmas challenge over on my other channel, my crafting channel, and I have projects that I have to do for that, there will be an audiobook or two that I'm going to have to throw on this TBR. Probably continuing the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown, because that's the one I'm currently in the middle of, and I am loving it. For audio, it's my commute series, and I'll just extend that to when I have to do my crafting stuff as well. But yeah, so that's going to be the plan starting today for this week, and hopefully I will get all of us villains finished, and maybe I'm thinking in 35 hours, because I've done 24-hour challenges and been able to get fairly thick books, read like 2 or 3 of them. So I'm hoping with 35 hours, I might be able to get 3 or 4 of them finished. So we'll see. We'll see where the vlog takes us. But for the end of this vlog, this is it. Quick thoughts on the book. So far, I'm really liking the premise of this. It has to do with, there is a curse over this town, and the 7 families, which are they're magical families. It's a magical town. Just go with that. I'm trying not to give too much away. But they choose champions because this curse requires a blood sacrifice, and to the winner of the tournament standing, they can harness like this wild magic, and it happens once, I think, every 20 years, so about once a generation. And so far we're in meeting the characters and their motivations. I already have a couple of favorites in here that I really kind of want to see where that goes. So yeah, so far I've been really enjoying it. Again, I'm trying not to give too much away, and I am only about 15% in, so it's still very much, and this is duologies, this is still very much in the setting up stage. Not really a whole lot of action has actually happened. It's been more introducing the characters, getting to learn their motivations, getting to know the world a little bit, and its background. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. And now I'm going to stop chit-chatting, and I'm going to go get some reading done. And I will see you guys whenever I spin for the next book, I guess it will be. And then, yeah. Okay, see you later.